Hi, friends. I have an office buddy with me today. This is Walter. You say hi, Walter? He is so shaggy he needs a haircut, but he won't leave my side today, so I thought he could join me. Hi, happy launch week. I am so glad that you guys are here. This is going to be a really fun live because I would love for this one to be super interactive. So I want to hear from you guys as I share 10 things that are really helping me in this crazy busy season of life. I would love to hear from you also. Hi, Walter. All right, buddy, we're gonna put you over here. There we go. Number one, I just have to say, I think that it's really helpful to think of your life in seasons. Hold on, let me get my light. There we go. I think it's really helpful to think of your life in seasons. I'm entering a season of life, or I think I've kind of been in a season of life for a couple of years now where my kids are a little bit older and they're at school all day long, and it's not the same craziness as it was when I had itty bitty kids at home while I was trying to work during the day and I had them underfoot. Now I have a little bit more time to myself. I'm feeling really strong and confident in kind of the balance, if you will. Now, side note, I don't really think balance is a thing, but in the dance of life. But it's still a lot. We still have tons of after school activities. We have kids going 90 different directions. Work is really busy. And so I made a list of 10 things that are just really, really helping me. Some of these are products that I've purchased. Some of these are books that I've read or people I follow on Instagram that just really encourage me. Oh my goodness, this dog. Hold on. Here, you play with that. And some of these are just routines I've kind of put into play that really help me kind of keep things together. Before we even start talking about this, I have to also say, do not be fooled. My life is not together. My life is crazy just like everybody else's. But I think that these are really helpful. So, okay, number one, I have a list right here. Number one, and Walter's pulling my arm. He has a stretchy band that he got off my cart, and I'm pulling it. Oh, be careful, buddy. Okay, number one. It has made such a difference in my life over the last couple of years. I would say probably 2 or 3 years to really make sleep a priority. And I think there's a season of life where I had to put in a lot of work to kind of get a business off the ground, to take care of lots of little babies. There was a season of life where sleep was a luxury I just didn't have. I would sleep very little and I would work really hard, and that's just, it was what it was, and it had to happen. Now I am finding that it's just so important to get good sleep. So we invested in a Bearaby weighted blanket, which is hands down my number one favorite sleep thing, and really nice sheets, and just keeping our bedroom a place that's quiet and kind of makes you feel mellow when you walk into it. It just really helps with sleep. So that is my number one. If you are in a place where you're looking to make an investment, I cannot recommend the Bearaby weighted blanket enough. It literally changed my life. Okay, number two. We in Pensacola, we do not have a Trader Joe's, we don't have a Whole Foods, we don't have a lot of things. But we did just get an Aldi, okay? And I'm counting on you guys who also have Aldis to fill the comments here with your favorite things to buy at Aldi. Because number one, Aldi is so inexpensive. Well, inexpensive compared to other places. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. This dog is literally eating a stretchy band. You can't eat that. That's not good for you. But Aldi is amazing. And last night we made pulled pork in the slow cooker, and it was so unbelievably easy. It was already had the sauce in it, or on it in the bag from Aldi. We just put it in the slow cooker. It cooked all day, and we did pulled pork sandwiches last night for dinner. And Brian Lay raved about that pulled pork on and on and on. He absolutely loved it. We got the brioche. Bread from them too. Okay. Oh, this is so good. See? I love your comments. I can't wait to come back here later and make a list. What is another thing that we love from Aldi? I love their everything in the freezer section, the pot stickers. We love those. We put them in the air fryer. I actually, on my note here about Aldi, I said I got to mention the air fryer because I have had one for a while. We just haven't really used it a ton. And now I cook like everything in it, especially because our microwave has been broken for about 2 months because a certain little girl decided to put a gold foil mug in it. And we're waiting on a part to come, so we don't have a microwave. So I've been using the air fryer like crazy and like cooking everything in it. They just have so many good freezer things. Okay, here's another thing from Aldi that I got to tell you about. This is probably my favorite thing to get there. It's by the brand, it's in the freezer section. It's by the brand Good Made Simple. Good Made Simple? I think that's what it's called. But it's a brand that you would find at like Target or something like that. It's very clean ingredients and it's pancake bites, right? So it's little, it's like these little, they're like donut holes. They're about that size and they're pancake bites. And I just, like I'll turn the oven on when I wake up and then it's preheated by the time I'm ready and I just throw them in there. So good. Also, you can do them in the air fryer. Delicious. Next time you go to Aldi, get the pancake bites. I literally like clean them out now. Every time I go, I just buy all of them. Okay. Pancake bites. Yes, I know, right? Okay. Oh, I don't even want to hear it with y'all in your Trader Joe's things that you love. I wish I had a Trader Joe's. It's not fair. Okay. Number 3. Gosh, I can't wait to come back in here and read all these things. Number 3 thing that is saving my life right now is keeping a command station in my kitchen. So on one of the walls in our kitchen, it's kind of like tucked back toward the pantry. We had like a blank wall right there. And so I put a big calendar. I put a cork board. I put a dry erase board. And so that's where I'll keep like a random notes or like a running grocery list that other people can add to. Our big monthly calendar, like for our whole family's situation, is up there. On that calendar, I'll just keep like a kind of an overarching view of what we have going on. But it's just nice to have it like right there at a glance. So a command station, no matter the size of your house, like even, in every house I've ever lived in, I think I've had like one spot like that where everything lived. And it's just nice to have everything in one place. It also, I think, like helps cut down on the amount of questions people ask me, right? Okay. Number 4 would be prioritizing workouts. Again, different season of life than I was in when my kids were tiny, where I literally just didn't have time and didn't make time to exercise and work out. I work out 100% for my mental health. I work out on a good week. I'll work out 4 days a week. Right now I'm only doing like 2 days a week with strength training just because I've been so busy with work, but prioritizing it, me not canceling it today. I always go on Wednesdays at 9 and, I almost canceled that workout because I was like, oh, I got to get ready. I have to do this live and all that. And I showed up in my blue workout tank, and leggings. So, just prioritizing it and making it something that I don't cancel, like a dentist appointment or something, like getting it on my calendar. Even my team knows I have it on my work iCal, Emily Out Workout. Just prioritizing it and like making it something that I commit to and don't change, like it just helps me so much. I know that when I am high anxiety, like when that starts to bubble up, I know that I have to physically get it out. And I'm going to refer back to this when we get down to number 6, because I'm learning a lot about when you have anxiety, how you have to physically get that out of your body, like physically. Anyway, I'll get back to that. Okay. And I would love to hear from you guys about these things that are really helping you as well. Oh, Lisa. Hi. Lise? That's such a pretty name. Yes, walking every day except Sunday, which is my rest day. I love that. My mom walks every single day. My mom and dad, they walk probably 3 miles every single day. They have a big golden doodle and they take her out for walks. Now that it's not blistering hot outside, I can't wait to go on more walks with Walter. That is it's just so good for your brain. It's just so good. Okay. What else? Number 5, diving headfirst into creative outlets. Do you have a hobby? Is that a weird question? Like, do you have a hobby? I know people who say that they don't have any hobby at all. And I can see in certain parts of my life where like I didn't have time for hobbies. But lately, I have found that really diving into something that you could just do and like look up and be like, holy cow, 4 hours went by because I was just so into this. It's just life giving. Um, I have been playing around like building a website, a website for my book stuff, and that creativity, that like design aspect, it I just could get lost in it, and it's so much fun, and it just fires me up in so many ways. I love it so much. And so I think carving out time to do those kinds of things is so important. And again, it's a mental game, right? And so I think if you don't have one, it's so important to go and try things and find something that fills you up in that way, because really, like, it just is so life giving. It's so life giving. Also, like spending time with friends. Again, there have been seasons where I'm like, I just don't have time to go have coffee. I don't have time. But making time now in this season to do that is so important as well. Tara said audiobooks. Absolutely. I love audiobooks. I mostly listen to fiction. In fact, if you go over to emilylaybooks.com, there's a place on there where I've linked every book I've read for the last 2 years. Any book that I would recommend that I've read. And I love a good fiction book. I think that it helps me like turn down the noise in my brain. My brain kind of like never stops spinning about work ideas. And also just like things I need to do or thoughts about the kids and whatnot. And listening to an audiobook, it gives my eyes a break from screens. It gives my brain a chance to like rest. And so I do that every night. I love that. Audiobooks changed my life. I love building websites. Me too. It's bizarre how much I love doing it. Coffee dates and friend time. I love that. I love it. Okay. Number 6. This is one I mentioned earlier. I was introduced to Sissy Goff. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you need to. I was introduced to Sissy Goff on Instagram maybe about a year ago. And she is a therapist who works with girls, with little girls. And she has a business partner named David who works with little boys. And they run a counseling center in Nashville called it's called Daytime Counseling. But their Instagram account is Raising Boys and Girls. And I have learned so much from them over the last year that has been so helpful to me as a mom. It's really like I just have learned so much. There is a book that really has helped me a lot lately. It's called Raising Emotionally Strong Boys, and David wrote it. And one of the first things that shocked me about this book, and I have 2 boys, so my oldest is 11 and my youngest boy is 7. One of the things that shocked me was how he encourages boys to get their anxiety or their feelings or their emotions or anger out physically. I've always been like, my kids will punch pillows or whatever when they're mad. And I'm like, no, we don't need to be violent or whatever. But I learned from David that it's actually really good for boys to have something, whether it's like a stress ball or a punching bag or whatever, like go run laps around the neighborhood, to get those feelings out physically. And as much as I've learned that that's so helpful for my boys, I'm realizing it's helpful for me too. That's why I think making workouts a priority. I work out with a trainer doing strength training twice a week. And whenever she can tell I'm all wound up, she gives me this big, giant ball. It's a ball that's like this big and it weighs like 25 pounds or something. And she has me slam it on the ground, and it is a hard workout. Like I will absolutely sweat, but just throw the thing on the ground over and over and over again. And it really helps a lot. And so I've been encouraging my boys and Caroline. I've been encouraging them when they have big feelings or they're upset and they just kind of like don't know what to do. I will have them try to like find a way to get that out physically. And that's just been like really helpful. So I encourage you to go and find them on Instagram. I've done 2 podcasts with Sissy, and I actually did, I did a session with David about my boys. I just had some questions about my boys that I wanted to talk through with him, and he is just remarkable. They've both written a million books. So anyway, go and check them out. They're just phenomenal humans. The one I did with Sissy recently was about kids and phones. And then I did one with her about anxiety in children and how to navigate that and how to encourage kids in that. And it was amazing. It was really good. Okay. Anyway, I go on and on about them. I'm like the president of their fan club. Okay. Also, you guys follow Dr. Becky. She's like the parent whisperer, they call her on Instagram. Dr. Becky has a book coming out called Good Inside, and I cannot wait to read it. I think she's also remarkable. Okay. I digress. Tactically, Walter is eating a plastic shovel. That's okay. Not saving my life right now is this dog. Okay, number 7. This is very tactical, but I purchased a Barrington bag, a Barrington tote bag, and it was a little bit of an investment. I think it was like $200, but I really needed like a big tote that was super cute and really durable, and I filled it with all of my Simplified pouches. I think I have 3 of the planner pouches in there, and I love it. It has a zipper on top. I'll post this later, or I'll link it in the comments later, but y'all, I have to get this. I have to get the shovel from my dog. This old Walter, give me that. Come here. You can't eat the shovel, buddy. You can't do that. All right. It's like having another child. Not saving my life is Walter. It's a good thing he's so cute, though. Okay, next up, give me that piece of the shovel. Simplified pouches in a Barrington bag. I highly recommend. The bag is great, has lots of pockets. I use it as like my purse when I'm running kids around after school and that kind of thing. And on the weekend, it's wonderful. Okay, Walter Lay. Okay, so Barrington bags, love them. Number 8 is double planner planning. I always said I would not be a double planner person because it's not simplified to have 2 planners, but it is. And I mentioned this the other day, but I gave myself a chance to sit down and like play with some planners once, just making mock-ups. And I'm actually going to do that later today, so I'll let you know if I have any light bulb moments later. But it is just so great to use a weekly for meal plan and a daily for my schedule. Meal planning and cooking and feeding people is not really my forte. I do not enjoy it. I do it because there's people that have to eat, but it's not my favorite. So anything that makes it easier, I can't wait to come back and read all of your Aldi finds. Anything that just makes it easier, I am all for. And instead of 2 planners making my life more complicated, it actually helped a lot. So I think that is really helpful. Someone said, what are your pro tips for 2 planners? Well, I keep the weekly in the kitchen and it has what we're eating on the left side of the day, and then on the right side of the day, and obviously you can see the whole week all at once. The right side of the day is my grocery list. And so that cuts down on questions about Mom, what's for dinner. It also just helps me see everything and get my grocery shopping done on the weekends. And eventually, when I really get my act together, I'm going to try monthly planning. That's what I'm going to try. Okay, next. This is a thing that you sign up for, and they're a podcast advertiser. But I actually used them before they were a podcast advertiser, and it is called Rocket Money. It used to be called Truebill. I think they were acquired and they changed their name, but Rocket Money. And it is an app that you put on your phone and you connect it to your accounts, your credit cards, your banks, whatever. And it will help you find random subscriptions that you're still paying for that you may have missed canceling. It has probably saved me $500 from like a random app that I signed up for a kid at one point that I forgot to cancel, or just those kinds of things. So it's a really cool app. It's really, really helpful. So I would totally go and check out Rocket Money. It's great. I was trying to think if we have like a special link, but I don't think that we do. I will report back. I don't think we have a special link. You could try rocketmoney.com/simplified because most of the custom links we get are those. But Rocket Money, love it, use it, highly recommend. And number 10, prepping meals ahead of time for lunches for myself and prepping lunchbox stuff for my kids. You guys saw my reel that I posted. If you haven't, you can go check it out on Instagram. about making sandwiches. So this is an idea I got from my mom. She's actually been telling me to do this forever, and I just didn't. And it's, you take Hawaiian rolls and you cut them in half this way. And then you take, I probably use like maybe a half a pound of ham and a couple pieces of cheese. I get the cheese that they slice in the deli, and put the mustard in between the ham and the cheese. And you layer it all up and you cut them up and you freeze them. And you can also do it with bagels and cream cheese. I don't toast the bagels ahead of time. And then also, what was the other thing I did? Oh, peanut butter and jellies you can do as well. And like, why have I not been doing this? I have had children in school for a very long time. I don't know why I just started doing this, but it is so helpful. And my kids every day, they're like, Mom, my lunch was so good. I love it. The whole thing was great. Now I did Amy Williams, if she watches this, is going to kill me. But I did send my kids to school with Lunchables today because they requested them at the grocery store. So there's that. Anyways, it's just great. It's just so easy. Okay, what do I make for myself? When I used to be a person who didn't eat breakfast or lunch. And I'm not kidding. And that sounds terrible because it was. I would just get so busy that I would just work all day. Now, I would be ravenous at night. But it was also causing my blood sugar to just like do all kinds of crazy things. So this was years ago. So I started eating breakfast and eating lunch. Now I don't really do breakfast a whole lot, but lunch I try to do something that's really high protein. Fat, fiber, protein at every meal is really good for your blood sugar. And so like last weekend I made a vegetable soup and added some protein into it with ground beef, and I have it in the fridge to make every day for lunch this week. And it's so many veggies, it's so much fiber. It's just really, really, really good. I saw someone say you want Nana on here. My mom is going to be recording a podcast with me this week about Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that later this fall. Oh, I love this. The simple trick of drinking water in the morning. I felt so grouchy the other day, and as soon as I had water, I felt much better. Yeah, it reminds me of my friend Kristen. She always says, like, if you're having a bad day or if whatever, you just need to go drink a glass of water. So if she texts me and she can tell that I'm out of sorts, she's like, have you had any water today? That being said, I've made water a priority. Like, I used to drink 0 water a day, and I got that big old jug thing you may have seen me share from Target. It was like a $5 Target water jug, and I carried it around with me everywhere, put my element into it, and I probably drink about 64 ounces of water a day now. And so that's been good as well. I love all of your comments, you guys. I can't wait to come back and read them all. I do not recommend the whole skipping 2 meals a day thing. That was just it took a real toll on my body doing that. That was not good. Okay. That's it, you guys. Those are my 10. Oh, Fab 4 smoothies are good. I used to do those. That's Kelly LeVeque's thing. Okay, guys. This has been so much fun. I can't wait to come back in and read your comments. Launch week continues. We are in the middle. We're on Wednesday. Tomorrow we are going to be talking, it is going to be tactical planning. So I'm going to mock up some planners today to show you different ways to use them, how I use it. We're going to be talking tactical planning because as of tomorrow, there are 108 days left until 2023. 108 days, which sounds like a really short amount of time, if we're being honest. As someone's laughing because someone said water is life and they said Walter is life. Walter is life. Yeah. He's such a good boy. He's just so bad. He just eats everything. Okay. Notes that I need to tell you about our big day on Friday. So our 2023 signature Simplified planners launch on Friday. Did you see me? I was like re-saying that in my head because I was like, what year is it? 2023 signature Simplified planners are going on sale at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Friday. Also, brand new products that you may have seen if you watched the lives this week. Hold on, let me turn my little cart around and show you. You saw our Bees in Bloom notepad, which is over here. This beautiful new notepad, perfect for gifts, to just like have on hand. And then our new card box. So organized, full of cards and envelopes. And then my personal favorite, because this is like a throwback to a product we had ages ago, are these beautiful flag stickies, simplified sticky flags. And they are so cute and they are so colorful, and you get so many of them in here. There's just a ton of them. And the little box is just adorable with the little magnetic closure. I love it. Okay, so all of those beautiful things will launch on Friday. Dapper Desk, our daily, weekly, and monthly planners. You can go and sign up for our newsletter over on our website. It's emilylay.co. There's no M on these little short links I'm giving you. emilylay.co/news. You can go to emilylay.co/quiz, and you can take a quiz to see which planner is perfect for you. You can enter over on our website. You can enter to win the launch week celebration kit, which is so cute. You will get, there's all sorts of cute things in there, candles, or candle and mugs, and a gift card to Simplified, and a beautiful, I really want it actually, it's a chappy blanket. It's so pretty. So make sure that you go and you enter to win that. And then also, if you haven't left a comment yet, leave a comment, because we are going to be choosing someone to win a $100 gift card. So you will be set for shopping on Friday. If I call your name, make sure that you email us by the end of the day. I'll give you those details in a minute. Okay. Also, on launch day, I am going to head over to the warehouse. It's so nice having it so close, and stick some gift cards in some random boxes. So if you get your box from launch day and you're like, what is this? You are one of the winners. Also, we have brand new bundle options, and you can go over to the website and see all of that. But we have a simplified planner starter bundle, and we also have the ultimate simplified planner bundle. So go over there and check all that out. It's a way that you can bundle products together and save money. Also, there's so many things to tell you. A gift with purchase. We have a gift with purchase on launch day, and it's while supplies last. So you want to make sure to get your order in early, but it's one of our gold rulers, and they are such good quality, and they're so beautiful. I have one on my desk and I use it all the time. So that is Friday as well. And then lastly, we have a brand new wish list feature. Have any of you guys gone over there and tried it? Kristen, but wait, there's more. There's so much more. If you go over to our website, we have a new wish list feature. So you log into your account, and at the top right, there's a heart, and you can click on the heart and see your wish list. So you go to the product pages and just add things to your wish list. It's really fun because you can kind of pair things together to see what you like, what combos. And then on launch day, instead of having to go in individually and build your cart, you just go to your wish list and hit add all available products to cart. And that's it. Hey, you, come here. It's really cool. I think it's going to make shopping on launch day so easy and so simplified. Okay, let me see. I have a couple of questions. Let's see. Gosh, any tips for working out as a new mom? Gosh, get it in when you can, but also have a lot of grace with yourself because you're in a busy season, right? My soup with beef recipe. Yes, you chop up a bunch of veggies. It doesn't matter what they are. Just make sure you put some onion and olive oil and salt and pepper, and you kind of saute all of those up, starting with the heartier veggies first. Vegetable stock, some garlic, Italian seasoning, garlic powder. I'll put a little bit of garlic powder in there, and then some beef, and that's it. There's really no recipe. You just kind of cook up some veggies, add some veggie stock, and put your meat in. That was from my mom. Okay. We have a winner. Her name is Lauren Singer. Lauren, if you can email Taylor at emilylay.com, she will get your gift card to you. Katie, my dog Penny is also joining for this live. Is Penny, does she hear Walter? Because poor dog, just wants to go outside. Yay! I do not think the website will crash on Friday. Knock on wood. We have an amazing team that kind of manages all that and make sure it's ready to go. The gift with purchase is a ruler. It's a gold ruler. It's so cute. All right, I'm going to take Walter out, but make sure that you go check out all the things. Go over to emilylay.com right now. Go see all the things. It's all linked over there so you can see everything. You can see the new products. They just say coming soon. Build up your wish list, and I will see y'all back tomorrow at noon. We're going to do a simplified planning Facebook Live, and I will be showing you all kinds of fun stuff. Okay? Thanks for joining, you guys. Happy launch week. Bye.